In this video, as per this structure, I'm going to create a folder. So inside this, in the lib folder, what is the lib folder? Inside the lib folder, I'm going to create all the features folder, right? Like this. So inside the features, so what are the we have the 10 features, right? So all the 10 features we created with feature one, hmm, feature one. Inside the feature, we create a view, view, create a view folder, view model folder, okay, repository, okay, repository, okay. So here, these are the folders is common for the this feature. Come to the service, I'm going to create another folder called service folder. Inside the service, I will create a class network service, okay, network services dot. Okay, in the network service, I will use the do package. So call the create a different method for get, post, put, delete, okay, and upload image also, okay, upload images, okay. And here, so this repository it directly it's talking with the service, clear? So this is the folder structure, and other one is another one. I will maintain the separate routes in separate folder. Okay, previously the routes are we defined in the main dot. Now that code also I will move to the separate file. Okay, that's under routes folder. And next one is constant utility folder. Okay, utilities. In the utility folder, I'm going to create a constant file. Okay, here I will maintain the colors. Colors also maintain one file only. Okay, maintain all the colors in one file. That everything comes under the utilities folder. Okay, in the future, if you add anything also, we can add in the constants. Use a static keyword. And next one is after utility widgets. Yes, widget. Okay, in the widget, see in the widget, so create a reusable component. Okay, create a reusable component in that. So as per this requirement, now you can observe this. What is the reusable component is the same component is reused different ways, right? Now we can see in this example the car photo is there, right? This logo we are using here and here and here, right? The three places are we are in the same widget in that. Okay, we can create a separate logo widget and separate as a one component. Hope is clear. We can reuse the same component different way. Why is the reusing? To reduce the number of lines code, and you can easily change in the run anytime. So for example, this core now this logo is this one. In the future, the logo is maybe different. We can change the one file, it will affect on the all the places in the application. Okay, that is widget, right? And next one is here text field buttons, okay, and this drop down text, okay, and this is also reusable component, right? This is also reusable component, this is reusable. All the reusable component I will write inside the widget folder. Okay, include the alerts also, include the alerts also. This is the folder structure of the our application. Okay, let's create a project. Open the terminal. So now my cursor is pointing to the main. Okay, cd space and desktop. I will open the desktop. Now my cursor is pointing to desktop folder, but I'm going to create a actually project folder is there on my desktop. Now I'm switching to project folder here and create a project. Okay, so here Flutter create car rental app. This is our project name. So once you create the project name, it's create a project. That project is created in the desktop projects car rental app. This is our application, right? Now this application I'll open on the Windows. Sorry, VS Code. Okay, directly drag and drop on the VS Code. and trust the other, and this is my project. Now, as per this, as per this, as per this, I'm going to create a folder structure, right? Now go to the README file. I will paste everything about our project. Clear? This is the car rental applications. So this is the 10 modules. This is structure we are going to use. This is the folder structure, right? Now go to the lib folder, create a folders, features. Inside the features, how many features is there? Okay. Splash screen, right? Splash screen. Now in this splash, going to create a view. Model. View model. Extra is repository from previous class to now. Repository. Okay. This four folders, right? Model, repository, view, view model. These are the four projects under the splash. Okay. And another feature is called login. Login, right? So let me copy this. Let me copy all the folders and paste inside this login. Right? Clear? Now copy the main folder. I'll paste here and change the just rename this one. Okay. Sign up. Home. So we created a folders like as per this. We created a lib for widgets, utilities, routes, services. Okay, I forgot to create a services. Okay, services. Also, you can create a data model also, data layer also. Okay, let's see, create services. Services folder. Maybe the services maybe it's a Firebase or DO service or local database, whatever it is. That is the services. We create everything in the inside the services folder. Okay, let's go to the features and go to the login, go to the view and create a files. Login screen dot. Okay, FST stateful widget. That's quick fix and material. You can see here the material and Cupertino. Some difference is there. The Cupertino is a package for the to iOS related components. We can get it from the Cupertino. Okay, but most of the cases we are using the material widgets. Next one is come to the view model. Login view model dot and come to the models. Okay, login input model. Clear? Login request model, login response model. Let's create like this. Okay, login input or request. Okay, login request model dot. Sorry. And in the model again, login response model also. Let's create. Okay, login response model dot and come to the repository. Okay, login repo dot. Okay, so in the repository, in the login, inside the login, I will create different repositories for the abstract class and implementation. Okay, this is abstract class. Create a abstract keyword. Okay, login repository, login repository here. Okay, this is abstract class. was yeah. So okay, yeah, I'll come to you. So login. This is abstract class and login repository implementation. Okay. Implementation dot. Okay. So the abstract class is this define all the methods in the abstract class. There is no body, sorry, no implementation, nothing. This we are using the declare the methods. Okay, this abstract class I can implement into the login repository implementation. In this implementation, I can connect through as per the repository. I will connect through services or local database or Firebase. Clear? So all three, the common methods is there, right? The common methods. So that common methods is declared in the login repository. Okay, that that repository will implement into the different layer. Okay, so common login repository is a common. So the implementation we can inherit it from the login repository. There we can override the all the things. Let's create a small thing. So for example, login repository login is there. Okay, the future maybe anything response or whatever it is. Let's create smaller. Let's say this is one example. This is a model. Okay, this is one method. Login is a method name to username and password. Let's say. Okay, this is only declaration. There is no implementation here. But where you implementation, this implementation is here. Okay, class login repository implementation extend the keyword with the login repository. Okay, once import this, okay, one init this, you will get some error here because of missing concrete implementation of login repository login. Okay, that meaning is we are inherited this, right? This is a method. This method we need to implement the implementation with the override keyword. Okay, so missing override. Clear? So here we can implement that method. Clear? Yeah. Again, I will repeat again. The abstract class is for the declare all the methods in the repository. Okay, that implementation may be based on the requirement. Okay, the repository is connected data layer here. Okay, as per the diagram, as per this diagram, the repository is there, right? The repository is connected to local database, web service, or Firebase, whatever it is. But all three or login method is common. That's why we created the method in the abstract class. Okay, and inside the abstract class, this abstract class will implement the different implementation. Okay, create a repository implementation for the local database if it has a requirement, RL web services or Firebase. Okay, now we are constant only web services. Clear? So that's why that implementation, the repository, what is the login repository implementation, the connective data layer with the web services. Okay, let's create this one. See, maybe this repository connected to web services. Maybe same login method if you want to implement with the Firebase. Let's create another class. Okay, so login repository Firebase IMPL. Okay, same class login repository implementation. This is clear. Let's import this package and now this method. Okay, this method repository connected to Firebase. Clear. That is why we are separating the repository like this. Okay, in the while using see we through the dependency injection is there. Through the dependency injection, we'll pass the view model. Okay, which repository you want to use. Okay, the same repository we can use for the unit test case also. Okay, view model is same. In the unit test cases, we'll create a separate repository for the implementation. Okay, that is where the repository is decide to which data layer need to connect. Here is a common, view model is common, view common, everything is a common. The repository decide the which service I need to connect. So that is where we create an abstract class. From the abstract class, we implement it based on the our requirement. So that is why we created like this. So similar kind of thing, model is created, repository created, view model created. Similar like this, I need to create other folders also, other features also. In the routes, I will create a new two files, routes dot dot. So here is maintained all the routes. Here routes constant. Okay, clear? So class route constants. Here static login skin like that. The constant is created here. Okay, the routes will maintain here. Clear? Routes is maintained here. These routes will use in the main dot dot. Okay, I will explain that. So let me create everything. Oh, route constants created. And come to the services. Here I will create, okay, network dot. So you will create class network services. This is a network services, clear? And come to the utility. I'll create a server URL constant. Okay, class server constants. Here we can write like this, base URL like this, clear? So base URL. Let's say this is a base URL, for example. Okay, this is server constant. And again, other one is color constants. Okay, colors. So here class. Okay, here maintain like this. This is like this, primary color or secondary color or whatever it is. Okay, so based on our requirement, we'll use these colors and import from the material. Clear? So now our color is blue color as per the requirement. In the future, maybe color will change. Just change here. It will affect all the places if you use this separately. Okay, if you want to refer this primary color or secondary color too. So wherever you want, based on that, we'll define all the colors in the color constant. Directly we can access through the server constant dot primary color like this, wherever you want. If you change the color here, it affect on the other place also. So that is the way we divide like this. So keep in mind, don't use anywhere static strings, static colors, anything. Okay, if you want to define the color somewhere, for example, somewhere you are written like colors dot red. Okay, that is also we can move in the color constant. Okay, color constant, service constant, and widget. In the widget, I'm going to create a reusable component. One is that logo widget dot dot. Okay, class FST stateless widget logo widget. Okay, here we'll define the logo widgets. Okay, and next one is input input text field, right? Input text field dot dot, and other one is, okay, uh, button, right? Button widget. Let's create rename with input text field widget. Okay, so till now there is a three reusable component. Let me go to this one. Okay, next one is this is also one widget, right? This widget. Okay, so that also we can create. Anything else? Button we created, and this also, right? wherever the logo or anything, wherever the same component repeat in the different way, we can create a separate widget for that, reachable widget in the widgets folder. Okay, and other one is, I forget that, image constants we can create also. Okay, images constant, image constants. Okay, class image constants. Here we'll maintain like this logo. Where is the logo is available? Assets, image folder, or logo. Okay, clear? So all are maintained in the image constants. So let's go to the outside of the folder. Click on here. Let's create a assets folder. Okay, assets. Here we can define like that, login images or home image. We can divide like this. Okay, this is the total folder structure of the our application. Okay. So draw folder structure one extension in the VS Code. I installed that in VS Code. So using this structure, we can get it from the data flow diagram. Okay, if you right click on this in that generate markdown structure, the option is there. When I click on this, you will get all the structure in the inside the lib folder. Clear? So now see in the lib folder, features is there. In the features, these are the folder structure. So this is easily identify, right? This will save inside the uh, where is that, inside our car rental project. Okay, we can save here. Okay, this is also readme find of thing. Okay, lib folder structure. Let me create a lib folder structure. It's created. Huh? Now you can see. Play. This is a readme file. Okay. Now easily identify, right? So how many features is there? So each feature, how many folders is there? Okay. For example, let's say, so I didn't create any, till now I didn't create any files inside this, right? But I created in the login folder. In the login, two models is there, two repository, three repositories is there, view model like this. This is a, through the help of this diagram, we can easily identify the how many folders and how inside that how many files is there. Okay, so till now we completed the application folder structure, folder creation, and everything. Okay, thank you. For next video, we'll start the coding.